Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We probably got 90,000 to 100,000 people in the streets on Bourbon and spreading off into the residential areas. Everybody's in an intoxicated state right now. The frustration is going to flood it. They've been pushing arm in arm and elbow with people all night, and they're just going to break at the seam. And it's good, you know, we had a high vantage point up here, and with the number of the guys coming in with the leather jackets and the garrison caps as a deterrent. It's very intimidating to the crowd. It's how we're able to control it real well. Make out from Cat's Meow Bar. We're going to head down to Pat O'Brien's. Even though we have to walk about a half block, it's going to probably take us a good 30 minutes to get through all this. Who's coming in? Yo, what y'all go your separate corners? Back up, buddy.
Everyone's being cool.
Go up the street. Go up the street, bro. Call it quits. Hey. No, there's more of us out here than you can expect, all right? Get up the street. St. Peter. We got about 90,000 people down here right now. Apparently the guys are reverting their attention from the balconies with the bare-breasted women to fight one another. Typical male frustration. Just clear the whole block. They're throwing bottles and drinks in. Just clear the whole block. out in the street, intoxicated. Takes a few hours, bring in the troops. You know, they probably got 1,000 times more than us from CDC. Probably got 24 policemen here controlling about 4 square blocks. Shoving against the police, we're going to walk them back to the van by way of using the horses through the crowd. See the way it splits it open real well. We apprehended 6 guys for public drunkenness and breaking property, and at that time the crowd started throwing bottles and it was getting a little out of control, so we called in the troops on the horses, which you saw that came in and did a good job of clearing us, and that's the only way. You know, the guys on foot can just push against the crowd, but the people aren't going to push against 6 thoroughbred horses. We get ready to organize a staging area with police officers, state troopers, correctional officers to basically go down Bourbon Street and just close it. We're going to say over loudspeakers. We're going to have sanitation workers behind us starting to clean up this mess that you see, bottles, plastic that's been here. We clear the streets and gives the other agencies to come in. Let's wash down the street, pick up the trash, and let the police officers and all these people who work in these establishments and restaurants go home and get a break, which they haven't had in about 2 weeks. This is the last parade of Mardi Gras 1995. It's called the Police Parade. We'll come back, take back the streets, and let the city have it.
Our job being what it is, things happen really quick. I mean, 1 second everything's hunky-dory, and the next second it just turns into madness. And it's kind of hard to believe sometimes that folks will try and kill you, but they will. And sometimes they just get caught up in their own thing, and they don't care who's in the way. They will take you out. So it definitely does have its dangers, but you got to be really careful and stay on your toes and never let your guard down, because that time you do, that could be the last time you let your guard down. There's some gentlemen out here peddling narcotics, so myself and Officer Clark are going to run down here so we can't sneak up on them and pay them a little visit. Kind of slow their business down a little bit.
Where's that at? Oh.
Slide on up here and see if we can't pay him a little visit. I mean, we'll go out on a sheet out here. Zebra 213, copy call. Both myself and both Zebra 14.
Zebra 13, Roger.
Could you put us out on the 51, about 3200 East Lancaster? Okay, let's run on in here, see if we can't catch us some people dealing. Y'all just close the doors quietly. Hey, Brian, there's some guys back there maybe ratting us out. I don't know if they have, but I'm sure they probably know what's up. Shall we?
George, 313.
Good. Okay. Right on the right. Guy on the left. Stop! Matt, we got one running.
Get on the ground! Let me see your hands! Turn it off! Shut it off! Do not move! Get him out. On the ground! Get on the ground!
You guys okay?
Go ahead, get on back. Get back over there. Do it now. Back there.
Get him. You got it? You all right?
I got it. Bring his car around. I have it.
The left center lane, there's a 150-pound bag of cement in the middle of the road.
Well, fortunately, we didn't get hit by that guy trying to take off. He's out here doing a narcotics deal. The guy takes off, nearly runs us over. Now I'm looking around to see if we can't find any discarded narcotics out in this area.
He was lucky he didn't just get shot.
Yeah, exactly, man. I thought we ran over on that.
Say, number 22, get on out here. As I told you to. Get out here and put your hands on top of that wall right there.
Why would I do so?
Turn around, put your hands on top of that wall. Spread your feet apart. When we tell you to stop, you better stop.
You was talking to me, sir. I didn't know you was talking to me.
I tell you what.
For real, sir. I didn't know you was talking to me.
What's your name?
My name's Tony, sir.
Bring your hand back, Tony.
All right. Oh.
Okay?
I didn't know you was talking to me.
Your partner just tried to run us over. That's why when I tell you to stop, you stop. You don't take off running.
I didn't take off running. I just walked back to my room.
Who stays in this room?
My mom.
Stand on up. We're going to have a seat over here.
Okay.
Whose name is the room under? Spread your feet apart. Will you set him in there?
Here you go, Bobby.
And we're going to get back to this room real quick.
We almost got ran over by that guy.
I know. I'm passing through and you're...
Well, that got a little sideways on us, didn't it?
You got I don't know, maybe we should keep checking. I don't know how long he was in here, but you got crack paraphernalia in your spaghetti noodles now. You need to check these things so you don't start cooking it and eat it. You didn't know he's in your house?
Box of matches, which actually contains crack cocaine. Looks like probably $10 rocks.
Okay. We're going to hold off. He's going to be right back here in just a second.
The other gentleman who was involved in the transaction discarded this matchbox or book of matches here, which contains, I don't know, numerous pieces of rock cocaine. I don't know, it's probably about, 10, 15 rocks, 20 rocks in here. And ran in somebody's little apartment there, and she didn't give them permission to go in there. So these guys don't care. They'll just run in anybody's house or anybody's apartment. They don't care who they hurt or whose property they damage. Did you find any rock in there?
I just started. He's got torn up pieces, a little baggie. They'll take a sandwich bag. The dope drops down in the corner, and they'll tie it in a knot and tear that part off. That's what that is.
It's just one of these deals you never can tell, and that's kind of what I talked about earlier, man. It's just things happen really quick, really fast, and you never can tell. That's the unpredictability of our business. Oh, he's got the good book with him, though. How ironic, huh? Isn't that neat?
John 330.
Do you understand what happened out here this evening?
Yes, sir, I do.
You almost ended up killing 4 police officers tonight.
That was not my intention.
I'm not talking about your intention. Your intention has nothing to do with this. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Do you understand? Do you see where I'm coming from? When you almost run myself and my partner over, and then you come around the corner and you almost run over my other 2 partners, do you understand where we're coming from?
Brought my friend over here for a date. I was not trying to get a date for myself. Like I said, I was trying to get a date for my friend. When y'all seen y'all come around the corner, I panicked because I had warrants out for my arrest.
So you're going to kill a couple officers and for your warrants for your arrest or the date?
No. And what's saying, man, thank the Lord up above. What's saying, nobody got hurt, but what's saying, that was not my...
Man, I noticed you had a Bible on the dashboard of your car there.
That's right.
You need to put it to use.
I do.
Okay? You need to crack it open every once in a while, okay, and start reading.
I work with the North Division CRT unit. Stands for Crime Response Team, and we handle all kinds of situations. Whatever task they give us, we deal with it. I grew up on the east side of Fort Worth, and I joined the Air Force and was gone a few years and came back to Fort Worth, and I never really thought about being a police officer and heard they were hiring. I got out of the Air Force, and here I am, and loving every day of it. I got a couple cars. Well, let's see if I can get behind them. Well, I'm not gonna be able to throw them, man, because they're right behind them now. But they're gonna try to race here. Now that I'm on top of them, they're not gonna race. So they caught that light, and they're not gonna get on it now. Oh, well, maybe they are. Oh yeah, they are. Excellent. How stupid. Oh, there he goes. Let's see who runs. Let's see which one's gonna run for it. Had a couple cars here racing. Let's see if we can get them both pulled over. See if we can get both of them. Pull up behind with the other one up there. All the way up with the other one. If he takes off, you wait. I think Camaro's gonna. See if that Camaro comes up here, he'll probably U-turn on me and try to lose me. See if he'll pull up behind me. Better stop there while you can. That Camaro probably turned on me. See if that Camaro comes up with me. Yeah, I think he turned around, went the other way. Unless he's gonna, yeah. No, he's coming. No. Yeah, he pulled. No. Oh, no, he's coming. Yeah, he came up. Wow. Excellent. Well, I got two cars here that were racing, and I actually somehow got both of them to stop, so I'll check them out. Pull up directly behind him. How's it going, man?
All right, man.
Got your license?
Yeah, I just jumped caught it, sir.
I was right behind y'all, man.
Were you really?
Right behind y'all at the light. I was like, I know y'all aren't gonna run with me right there.
Oh, man, you snuck up. Snuck up.
I was sitting right behind y'all at the light. Go ahead, you can go ahead and sit in the car, man. Just get your license out for me.
Well, this guy was just teasing me all the way.
Yeah, I saw him.
I mean,
And you fell for it.
I feel like a sucker, man.
Just your license will work, man. Is this your vehicle?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I saw him taunting you, and you fell for it. So now you're both gonna have to pay for it.
I guess so. We'll have a little fun.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's not the place to have the fun, but
No. Not really. You might wind up killing somebody. You still live on Fairmont Avenue, sir?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay. All right. Y'all didn't see me right behind y'all at the light?
You never broke the speed limit.
Well, I'm not getting you for speeding, I'm getting you for racing. I was right behind y'all. Y'all weren't paying attention, were you?
Yeah, I see you.
You saw me back there and you still tried to race him.
I wasn't racing, dude.
Oh, come on.
This is how it went, dude. He said, what do you got in there? I don't know what I have, dude.
Yeah. All right. Okay, sir, why don't you go ahead and step out and just meet me out here. Sir, can you go ahead and step out for me?
Yeah. You need all of us?
Nah, just the drivers. Why don't y'all step around over here for me? Okay. Alvin. Yep. How old are you, sir?
39.
39. And how much do you weigh, sir?
170.
170. 39. And how old are you, sir? 25 and 39. Y'all are out here racing, man. What's up with that?
Just having a little fun. Don't mean no harm.
Well, I know y'all don't mean any harm, but man, you know, if y'all lose control of one of these vehicles, I'm not saying y'all are bad drivers or anything, but y'all lose control of one of these fast cars, you might wipe somebody else out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, you know, we can't have that kind of stuff out here.
I know what I understand.
So
Get caught.
So he taunted you, what? You figured you could take him? You figure you could take him forward against the Chevy?
Well, I knew I could take him. I asked him if I wanted to get out of first gear, and then I could take him. But before I knew it, he was gone, and I was just playing catch up.
You're just trying to catch up to him, huh?
Yeah, I was just playing a little catch up, but I would have caught him in the long run.
So you think you would have taken him, huh?
Oh, I know.
Okay, well,
I've taken him before, but
Okay, well, you know, like I said,
out on the track, that is.
yeah, y'all can't be doing that out here on the streets, man, 'cause that's just not safe. Y'all have 11 days to make contact. All information needed is on the back. Okay, like I said, y'all need to take that somewhere besides a public street. You know, they have raceways to go and show off your cars and, you know, fly down the track or whatever, but this is not the place to do it, okay? Y'all are both old enough to know better. And y'all should at least been looking in your rearview mirror to see who was sitting right behind you, because I was right behind him and y'all took off. So at least know who's in your rearview mirror when y'all are gonna do something stupid. Hopefully you learn your lesson.
Sergeant is following a vehicle, stolen vehicle.
It's blue Monte Carlo. It's supposed to be coming right in our way, though.
Should be coming up here, intersection here.
Back here, back here.
West on Gurney from Howard, 85 Nissan.
Christ.
That's the guy right there. Get out! Get out! Get out! Cut off! Cut off! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Knucklehead. He's high. That's his problem. He's high.
You just grab his hand. Grab his hand.
Yeah, you hit about 3 or 4 cars on the way up here.
Cool.
So you know me. Tell him, right, you know me. Right, you know me. Can you put my hat on? Yo, can you put my hat on? Go along. Put him back in the car. Put him wagons. Put him back in the car.
Put it back in here.
Cool.
Yeah. So now you know what's up, man.
What you been doing today? You on drugs today?
No.
What are you on, buddy? Huh? Huh?
Okay, get him. What do you do? Jump in your car and take off? Okay. So you stole your car?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go inside and make all the paperwork. He hit 2 or 3 cars. Okay.
Not my insurance.
You got insurance and everything?
Yes.
And all you have to do is tell the detective that you don't know this guy and you didn't give him permission to drive your car.
How about if you go with me to next 2 blocks and I could bring the lady and she could talk to you.
Radio knows we didn't get to the other job. Good. Go inside, take care of all the paperwork.
The complainant of the car left his keys in the car when he ran into a store. The operator of the car, the guy who stole it, appeared to be either intoxicated or high or something, just went by, got in the car without the owner's permission and took it. He couldn't drive. He obviously hit several parked cars. You know, became apparent to the sergeant that he was impaired. The sergeant didn't have any idea that the car was stolen, just that this guy was driving erratically, and put out that information. And the owner said, you know, he didn't give him permission and said he just took the car.
Apparently this guy's been maybe doing drugs or something, because he's not answering any questions. He doesn't know his name. I'll go inside and find out what's going on with him.
I was at a car stop, and a vehicle came the wrong way on a one-way street right next to us. And it was zigzagging as he went. There was a crowd of people following him and telling us to stop the car. So we saw the car going up the street, wobbling down the street. Looks like he was about to hit some more parked cars. And then finally, as he turned onto this other main street, he came head on and crashed into this vehicle that was stopped for a stop sign. And he was placed under arrest at that point for that accident. And he looked like he was out of it. And when we questioned him about it, he said he did 3 bags of angel dust.
Watch your head.
I'm gonna pull this vehicle over in front of us. He's not yielding right away to an emergency vehicle and see what's wrong with him. Yes, I'm clear in disregard. you stay in your car? Go ahead and stay in your truck. You're fine. Close the window. Okay, why don't you turn the radio down? I just wanted to ask you, can I see your driver's license and your insurance? Get out of the car. 4363. I've just been involved in a fleet. I don't believe I have any injuries. Get out of the car. Step over there. Step over there. Come here. Stand right there. Put your hands up on the back of the car.
You all right?
Yeah, we're okay. Have you had a little bit to drink tonight? No? Well, I can smell beer on you. You just ran into the back of a police car. Did you see the lights?
Not till I got upon it.
What?
Not till I got upon it.
Not till you ran into it? Sir, are you okay?
Not really, but I'm all right.
Okay, you're not injured. Okay. Well, just stay here a minute. It looks like a drunk ran into the back of us. He appears to be intoxicated. He didn't see my lights. Everybody's okay. They were sitting in the vehicle. I was talking to this guy, and he never slowed down. It was just, this is my driver, this white car.
Was he stopped?
Yeah, he was stopped. I was stopped a little bit over there, but this guy hit my car and then smashed into the back of this truck.
Just relax. Follow this pin with your eyes. Don't move your head. You understand? Watch this pin right here, right? Don't go up with it. Don't use your arms for balance. Leave them at your side. Look down at your feet. Count out loud so I can hear you. And don't stop the test until you've completed it. Do you understand? Okay, you may begin. Hey, mister, go ahead and place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving while intoxicated.
4339 on J.
Wow.
4336 on D.
Here, Chubb.
4336.
Marijuana.
4362 traffic.
You ever been arrested before? What for? DWI. How many times? Twice?
They gave him a field sobriety test. He failed it. He's going to the station now. They're going to do an intoxilizer on him. He has no insurance. He was wearing his seatbelt, I'll say.
And blinders.
I asked him, I said, did you see the overheads? Because I had my overheads on, and he said, not till I got right up to you. Well, I have a chauffeur. My sergeant's going to drive me around now.
I see.
See you later.
All right.
Kansas City is an excellent city to live in. It's a big enough city that you can get all of the benefits of the Philharmonic, the Symphony, the zoo. You've got all the things that come with a big city, but it's still small enough to where you can talk to people. If your car breaks down somewhere or something, somebody will stop by the road and help you. It's pleasant. It's got an element of security and stability about it that makes it a nice place to live. Okay, we're going to Bannister Road, which is a big grocery store. Apparently one of the loss prevention people that work there is holding the shoplifter, and there's a disturbance, a struggle or something over the fact that he's trying to hold him. You never tell what these are until you get there. How much pizza am I going to have to feed you guys for taking all these reports?
Howdy do.
Hello. How's it
You're
going?
gonna love this one.
Oh, don't tell me that.
All right, there's the. Hold it. The gentlemen have a nicotine habit.
Oh.
Yep. And
what's going on, guy?
Much. He has no ID. Here's his ID, and here's live action. All right. He came in the front door, sitting up here in the child carrier. Surprisingly enough, were the 4 cartons of cigarettes. And here we go. Gentleman behind me, gentleman over there.
521 and 540 is the service at 2119.
He just handed him 4 cartons.
Gaining about 30 pounds right before my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, don't you feel stupid now?
And I stopped him approximately 10 feet from the door, and we just picked him up on the floor.
What do you got to say about this?
I couldn't afford him, just put him up on a shelf there. Just laid him up there. All I got is food stamps. And I can't buy him with food stamps.
You laid him up on the shelf for what?
Just laid him up there when I can't, you know.
Do you know
sometimes when
him?
I'm
Do you know
shopping-
him?
Yeah, I know him.
You smoke?
Yeah.
Smoke a lot?
Yes, I do. Too much.
414.
So what's your side of this?
I just picked him up off the shelf there and put him in my pants.
So you're saying you picked him up off the shelf?
Yes.
Okay, well, just to be humored, I'm gonna watch this tape again just to make sure. My eyes are real faulty and stuff, and I got bad memory. I gotta let you know, he's sticking stuff in his pants, and you're looking right at him.
I didn't really look at him that I know of.
Let him get up. Let him get up. I'd welcome your comments when you see this. Okay, now watch what you do when you turn around. Okay, he's stuffing down the front, gain about 20 pounds there. Okay, you turn here. Look at your face. He's dicking them down the back of his shorts, and you look at him right there. You look at him.
I passed him up, I think.
No. Well, you can tell a judge
whatever.
That's where you're going to go.
Whatever.
Okay. Come here, I'll talk to you for a second.
How many times you been arrested?
All right, just stand right here. Okay, tell me what's going on here. It's no big deal, but see, the problem is when you get to court, the judge, who's seen 1,000 stealing cases, is going to ask you guys what's occurring. If he gets the inclination that you're not telling anything but the truth.
Hey, I'm an honest guy.
I know you've been honest with it. That's the reason why I'm talking to you.
Anything that I shouldn't. I'll tell you what I can.
Well, you're already going to jail.
I know that guy. But I'm not a snitch.
Oh, you're not a snitch. Bring the other guy out here too. Can you bring the other guy out here?
Yeah, here. Sir.
Slide on over here, guy. Just go ahead and stand right there. Go back inside. Did you guys talk about this or something, or what?
Well, this is a misdemeanor, ain't it?
Well, yeah. It's not the crime of the century.
Right.
But you're stealing
the other
stuff.
guy in here saying, "Oh, it's a felony and all that," you know, and it's not over 150.
No. But you know what? Stealing's stealing.
Well, I know,
you're stealing candy. You're stealing cars. It's once you do it. After you do it the first time, that's the hardest time. Everything after that's easy.
Right.
But my contention is here. He's going to go with you because from looking at the video, I got to believe that you knew darn well what he was doing when you handed him the cartons. And based on that, you know, we're gonna take you in. You can speak your piece to the judge, and if the judge is convinced from what your testimony is that you didn't have anything to do with it, then that's what your day in court's for.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out what was going on in your head when you did this. I know what was going on in your head. You were in a nicotine fit.
I couldn't buy him, and he picked him up. You know, that's about all it is. Okay, guys.
Come up and this way. Thanks. Okay. You're not gonna have any problems.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take them off him side. You ever been arrested for shoplifting before?
Which wrist is bad?
How many times?
Couple. But I've never ran. I've always showed up for court, and you know.
Just asking.
Ease yourself up in there and have a seat on the bench.
I think they knew what they were doing, obviously. Like, the video tells it all, but you know, like I said, one guy had been arrested for it before. And, you know, the hardest time's the first time. If he didn't learn the first couple times he got arrested, I doubt he's ever going to learn.
Okay, we're going to go to Canal Street, Canal on the 6th. Freddie Velez is going to catch. No, Freddie's going to decoy. Joe Caceres will catch. Officer Velez is going to stand in a passageway and he's going to act intoxicated. Officer Caceres will be the AO, the arresting officer. He'll be in the TA room overlooking the mezzanine area, and I'll have everyone standing by as backup. Freddie and Michelle, why don't you go get some property?
We got a beeper, watches.
Freddie, I got one strap over here.
Good, get the one with the strap then.
Okay. Bobby,
nice Rolex watch.
Whoa. Here you go. This looks like it's worth taking.
Oh yeah,
It's cute.
Nice camera here.
Bobby, you can speed loader for your
put that one back.
Yeah, I got my.
Sure, I'm gonna give you my. There it is.
Can you take the tie off? Leave the tie on.
Tokens. My left pocket. Beeper. My left pocket also. Nice Rolex watch.
Imitation?
Imitation Rolex watch.
People know that it's not right to wear a lot of jewelry in the subway. They know that they might get robbed, but they still wear it. They're so into style. Let me just notify the District 2 that we're going to be in the area. We have approximately 3.5 million people that take the subway daily, on a daily basis. According to our crime stats, there are about maybe 30 felonies a day system-wide. Our function as the decoy, we're going after the hardened criminal. We're going after someone that has a record that does this for a living. Hey, why don't you guys go set up this way? We'll start doing radio checks.
Okay, Bobby, we're gonna start this in a few minutes. I guess Jose's gonna meet you down there. If they run towards you, I'm gonna say they're coming towards you, Bobby. Okay, Jose upstairs in the van. Whenever you're ready, you can bring the decoy down.
Years ago, we used to dress the decoys up in dungarees and sneakers, and we used to dress them up like homeless people. Now, since we're working in the Manhattan area, we're dressing up in business attire, suits and ties, and we blend in a lot better.
Everyone needs to be 5x5. Be advised, the decoy is in view. The decoy is in view.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the light.
Be advised, the decoy is in view. He's in view. All right, I hear a voice. There's a male black with a fatigue jacket and a leather jacket tapping the decoy on the left arm. He's tapping him, talking to him. He's a good Samaritan, good Samaritan.
All right, Freddie's Bobby's walking upstairs.
10-4. Just walk him away and we'll begin again. In view, the backup officer, he's going to walk him away, and that way Good Samaritan can go on his way. We can continue our operation.
Be advised, the backup officer is walking Fernando away. He's out of my sight at this time, but we're going to continue it in just a few seconds. Be advised, decoy's in my view. He's in my view. Freddy looks like he's been up all night. Be advised, male Hispanic. So you have 3 males. Said a few comments, but they continue on their way. I hear a voice. You got a male Hispanic, brown leather jacket, tan pants. He's touching the decoy on the arm, talking to him about he needs some help. He's not saying anything to Freddy. Okay, he's just looking around. He has a green shirt. Be advised, he is looking around down the hall. He's got his foot on the wall. Okay, he's doing something. I think he's taking a watch off at this time. Everybody stay back. Don't come in yet. Okay, he's gonna remove more stuff, okay? Everybody. Be advised, everybody stay back. He's taking off. He tried to go for the chain. He's trying to take off the tie to get to the chain. Here he goes, he's coming. He's grabbing something, he's going in his pockets. He went into Freddy, he took the beeper. He's got the beeper, everybody stay back. He's coming to a Jew. He's
Bingo. Okay, nice and easy. Is he okay?
Sir, you have any stuff? You have anything from him? Anything that he take?
My beeper.
He wants to ring. Is that yours, sir?
Let me see.
Sir, is that your beeper?
My beeper. Oh. My beeper.
That's yours?
My watch. What are you doing with that?
And your chain?
Okay.
My chain. I took my chain.
Bring him up to one of the vehicles. Come on. Just tell him that we need an ambulance here and that we are requesting transportation for the bad guy.
How long you been living in the streets for?
In the street?
Yeah.
3 years.
About 3 years now?
Yeah.
And you're not working at all?
I was working, but not now.
Not now?
I'm not working now.
And you're only 19 years old?
Yeah, 19 years old.
And where'd you come from?
Mexico.
Are you illegal? You illegal here?
Yeah.
It took approximately 15 minutes to remove, to get a hit, basically. First took the decoy's watch, and then he went for the beeper, and then he went for the chain. Right. So he basically cleaned them all out. I mean, it's got to be one of the fastest that I've been on.
Just in dispatch to a convenience store reference. 3 victims just got robbed outside. Suspects described as a black male, about 5'8" with no shirt. He fled northbound on foot behind the business. We got units in the area setting up a perimeter trying to keep him in a specific area. So we're going to get at the scene and see where they need us at. 33-3's 97. Yeah, it's 10-4. 33-3 Lee County. We'll be out with K9 unit.
There's supposed to be a white male signal 2 passed out right here on this outer road by the bridge, right where that back road runs into the bridge. Are you on that road right now?
We're behind that residence. It's got a brown Camaro in the carport. It looks like Camaro's broke down. K9's got a heavy scent right in the back area. It's a wooded area behind the residence.
Coming in over. 1026.
Sheriff's office, anybody inside? Gonna send the dog in, come on out. Look at this, Kurt. What's this look like right there?
Yep.
Good dog.
Sheriff's Department can't on your side of the building. It's running out. Release a dog.
33-3 Lee County. We're searching inside the house. Hey, puppy.
Mike,
Yeah.
got bags full of marijuana back here. Outside the fence area?
Nah, it's we just finished the last room. It's all clear reference to bad guy.
So I'm gonna go ahead and restart my truck.
Nah, someone was just here. The TV's on. He might have went out the back door prior to our arrival. Canine's going to try to pick up a track again. You want me to stay with the house, or you want me to continue with the canine?
I've got 34-3 out front with me. I'll send him around to the back.
We got our drug task force unit that's en route here, and their scene's going to be turned over to them, and they're going to get a search warrant.
32-2 to 103.
Let him cast it out. He's picking something up.
So we're heading back to the residence. We got narcotic detectives on scene advising the homeowner just arrived back. They got a search warrant, and we're going to go back to residence and be there when it's executed and see what's inside the house and see if, in fact, there is cultivating in the marijuana inside.
There is a unit at Popperman College, correct?
Well, a lot of times when we go through a house like this, we're doing a cultivation. A lot of times, though, it's common to freeze a lot of the marijuana. This was found in the freezer. That's the leaves from the marijuana plant here. And also down here, we found a lot of the seeds which come from the marijuana plant. They have different methods. Each one's a little different how they grow plants and what they feels best for them. A lot of things are just by freezing them too. We're keeping them cold. What he's doing here is, you notice he has all these different bags. I took about 3 or 4 out already. But he's got probably about 10 individual bags in here, and they're all, you see there's a little bit in each bag. They're all individually packaged, and he's got one drying up here. And what he's doing is he's not combining it all in one bag because they won't dry. They'll mildew too much.
Right.
So he's keeping a little bit in each bag so they'll dry properly so they won't mildew. Like this one's probably ready to go. You probably put this in a bag. You see like this one is already wrapped.
Right.
Ready to go. And he's got more in here. He's got a good operation going. A lot more than we thought.
I let Frank use it.
Oh, cocaine.
That's what it was. I let Frank use it, so
What's your friend's
I've forgotten
name?
about it.
What's your friend's name? Doug?
I don't
Is that
even
what you
know.
said?
No, not that.
Oh, so Doug gave you this, and then you lent it out to somebody else.
He's got quite a few assault rifles. He's got looks like he's got an AR-15 and a couple of assault rifles, which we don't know if he's a felon or not at this point. This is it right here for the rifles.
Assault rifles.
So, Mike, you said this is all for your personal consumption, or what?
Well, if you get into it, there really ain't a whole bunch there. I mean, if you pour it all into...
You must keep a buzz going on about 24 hours a day, huh?
Well, I mean, seriously, if you look in there isn't a whole bunch of...
You go through all this trouble just for yourself, though, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be easier just to buy it if it was just for yourself? So, in other words, you don't sell it at all then, right?
No. No, well, if you go buying it, you end up getting in trouble being in the wrong place, you know?
But it's kind of funny how we stumbled on it. You know, we're looking for a robbery suspect, and we end up finding a guy that's growing his own marijuana. And he's got quite a bit going. He says he doesn't, but to me, it looks like he's got quite a bit. And he's got a lot of handguns. He's got a lot of rifles. For one person to possess all this, it looks like he's looking out for his best interest. You don't find plants growing every day, but when you do, you know, it's nice to nip it in the bud.